Okay. Hello, people. Sorry, I had to take that off. Okay, so I have to tell you this story. Sorry, let me try to get in the spot where there's some good light. Because what has happened to me, and I know Rhonda gonna be like, something always happening to you. But listen, I'm gonna try to just say this in the most calm voice and that I can. But when I tell you that I am excited and geeked up and just okay, let me get it out. So, anybody who has been watching my page, watching the Reset page, if you have not liked the Reset Room page, get off my page. I mean, just get off my personal page if you ain't like my page, because you play too many games. Okay, so anybody that has been watching over the last, what's up, Rhonda? I see you. Over the last weeks, months, whatever. You know that I grinds hard, right? Like, we just came back from Philly Monday night. Then we worked all day Monday. I worked Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, just grinding. And my sleep regimen is so crazy. I've been up since 3 o'clock. Don't ask me why. I just don't sleep. I think I'm gonna fix that. But let me just say that I've been up for a long time. And I planned to take a nap, right? Because I knew I was going to church today. And I was tired. But I may or may not have locked myself out of the house. That is neither here nor there. Don't just stay out of my business, okay? So needless to say, it threw my schedule off. Can't take a nap. So now I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to go to church. I'm tired, honey. Listen, when I say I'm tired, I mean that. I am exhausted. And I can't pull myself together. But I know me. So here's lesson number 1. There's probably 18,000 lessons, but I'm going to try to break them down if I can. You got to know yourself, right? You have to know you and what you need to do, right? So I know me. I am all ambition, right? I am make a decision, get up and move, get it done, right? But one of the things I know about myself is I have a personal mantra. And my personal mantra is, wait, I'm gonna show it to you because I just love my walls so much. Let me flip my camera around. Okay, so if you can see it up there at the top, my personal mantra says, oh wait, let's see if it'll, yeah, it says intercession first. If you have not talked to God, get your ass out this room now. It then says, then bring the juice. And the last part is make room, right? So I'm going to explain it to you and tell you kind of what that means. See, I'm going to turn this on. Okay. So I know me, and I know because I'm a person of high ambition, and because I am a person of make a decision, get it done. You know, I'm a workaholic. And because I know that about myself, I know that if I'm getting ready to make the moves that I'm trying to make and operate as God has called me to operate, then I have to slow down. That's how I need to do. Now, this may or may not be what you need to do. The lesson here is you got to know you and how you operate, right? So I know me. My personal mantra is intercession first. That means if God didn't tell me to do it, set your ass down somewhere. Right? That's how I operate. If God didn't tell you to move forward, if you ain't got a yes, then this ain't what you need to do. If you ain't took the time to hear from God, then bro, you moving too fast. So then, okay, intercession first. The second one is bring the juice. That's me getting out here, putting in work, doing what I need to do, doing what I love, right? And the last part is make room, right? So if God told me to do X, Y, and Z, and then I got out here and did what I was supposed to do, then I need to be in preparation mode. That's what make room mean. It mean that, yeah, believe it. If you believe it, then what do you need to do to be in a position of preparation? Okay, so because I know me, I know that I have to feed myself spiritually frequently all the time because I'm just always go. Okay, so I'm tired, like legit tired. And I got good reason to be tired. Not excuse kind of tired, but real tired, right? So I've been busy all week, traveling, doing all kind of stuff. I don't want to go to church. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want to go to church. I don't feel like going to church. Nothing in me wants to go to church. However, and I'm a grown ass woman, so I could choose not to go to church if I so choose, right? What's with all the Rhondas in the room? I see you, Gil. So I know, right? I see you, Bird, spoken like a rock. I got deep roots between Apostle Coates and Pat McAlee. I don't have nothing. I mean, I ain't got no choice but to be a game changer. So I am going back and forth. Church started at 7:30, right? At 7:15, I'm still sitting on my couch in my robe because I'm not. I'm not going. I don't feel like it. And I said, Lachelle, get your ass up. Get your ass up because you need to feed yourself spiritually. So let me just put a caveat here that says it wasn't like regular church, right? Like this is not like my pastor is preaching and I could just see him on Sunday. This is Dr. Bill Winston. So for those of you who don't know Jesus and don't walk with God, let me just say Dr. Bill Winston is cold with it, right? Like he's amazing. So I decide, all right, I'm going to get up and I'm going to put my clothes on. I'm going to do what I need to do. And I'm going to go on to church and I'm going to be late. And anybody who knows me, I don't do late. I don't like late. It irritates me. But I'm going to press through and I'm going to do what I need to do, right? So I get up, I get dressed. I'm about 15 minutes late. I decide I'm going to sit in the back, right? Because, listen, this is another reason why I wasn't going to go to church. My son was getting on my nerves, right? So my son comes on the weekends and he just whining and he hungry and he just, And I don't want to take him to church and ruin my flow. And I ain't going, Jesus. I ain't going. My son just gave me a reason. No, I'm going. So I decided I'm going to sit in the back of the church because, I might have to deal with him. I might have to, I'm going to just sit in the back. And I don't sit in the back at church. That's not my thing. I like to sit in the first 3-4 rows. Because I got to pay attention. If I'm going to be here, I'm going to be all the way here. So I sits in the back. Okay. Dr. Bill Winston gets up. He starts preaching. He wants the Message version of the scriptures that he's reading. And so so anybody who knows me knows I go to Faith Apostolic Ministries. Shout out to YPJ, your staff out there. Y'all lit. Okay. So we have big projectors. We have big screens on the walls where they put the scriptures up, right? And he wanted the Message version, not the King James version, not the NIV version. He wanted the Message version. Well, they didn't have that option. And he was like, I need somebody's Bible because I need the Message version. I'm sitting in the back. In the back. Okay, I just want that to be noted. So it's hundreds of people here. So everybody got smartphones. So I'm thinking somebody gonna go up there. I mean, I got the Bible app, right? I'm following along as I do, right? And so nobody is getting up. So I got my phone up saying, hey, I got it. I got the message. So I go up. So I decide I'm gonna go up there. What? Huh? I'm finna go up on stage in front of hundreds of people with Dr. Bill Winston standing next to me. Didn't I say I wasn't going to church today? Didn't I? Didn't I say that I was not going to church? Okay. So luckily I got my lip popping. Okay, because I was cute. Okay, and never mind. That's my flesh. Okay, so I'm on stage. I'm standing next to Dr. Bill Winston. He has my phone. It's taking too long because he didn't hit buttons and things, and now stuff is popping up, and I'm up here now. I'm up here for a long time. Now I'm like, wait, don't touch that because then it's gonna go back. Like, okay, so listen. So YPJ sitting on the front row. He was like, here, you can use my Bible. He said, no, I don't want your Bible. Okay, because he wants to get it off my phone. So then they say we having a hard time getting it right now. I done pulled it up. But I done pulled up verse 22 and he wanted 32. Okay, so it took us a minute to figure out why it was wrong. And so I'm like, oh, Jesus, get me off this stage, Jesus. Get me off of here, Jesus. Get me off, right? So we finally get to it. He reads the scripture, says what he was going to say, hands me back my phone. I go down to walk and he hands me $100. Huh? Look at my face. $100. First of all, Stop acting like y'all got all this money, because you don't. You broke. Okay. He handed me $100, and the $100 is not even the issue. That don't even matter. I sold that back into the church. Listen, honey, that's not the issue. And I needed it. I needed it. And I think God would have honored it if I would have stuck it in my pocket, because it was a seed sown into my life. But I know enough about seed to know that wasn't for me. Okay. So he hands me $100. Dr. Bill went. Okay. Here's the point of what I'm saying. You will not get to where you want to be. You will not get the blessings, the peace, the money, the wholeness, the relationship, the whatever it is that you're going after. You will not get it if you do not learn how to push through. That's it. Plain and simple. You won't get it. There are sacrifices to be made to get to the other side. When I tell you I did not want to go to church today, I did not, honey, not even a little bit. And I felt like I was well within my rights to say my little black ass at home. But I know me. See, that's the thing that you know, I know me. So I know I got to feed me. I know where I'm going. I know my tendencies. And therefore, sorry, people trying to call me and stuff while I'm doing the video. Go on now, Negroes. So you got to know yourself. You got to know yourself. So many people skip that step, and you just out here doing shit. I'm not going to go there because I want you to get this. But you have to know yourself, and you have to operate based on who you are. Right? The rules that apply to me don't apply to you. They're different because I'm different than you. My tendencies are different than you. I have to slow down. You got to speed up. And you have to know that. And above all else, you have to push through. There are going to be a million times where you don't feel like doing X, Y, and Z. You don't know how it's going to happen. You don't know what it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, why it's taking so long. You're going to want to quit. Guaranteed. Anything that you're going after, you are going to want to quit if it's something big. I mean, if you believe for $20, then okay. But if you out here going after anything big, you're going to want to quit. And you are going to have to push through. Why? Because your blessing is on the other side. The other side. It's not on this side. It's on the other side of your sacrifice. So I just had to get on and share this message because God blessed me. Honey, blessed me. The word, listen, I'm not even going to tell you about the word. That's a whole nother message. I just want you to understand that when I get on every day talking about goals and what you're reaching for and blah, 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 I'm trying to help you get to wherever it is that you want to be. Honey, I know about getting to the other side. Listen, I'm not going to give you the whole thing. I know about getting to the other side. Listen, the amount of things that I've been through in my life, and anybody who has seen my videos on the Reset page has heard my testimony. Between having no parents, having, other people who take you in, who mean well, but are just unloving, right? To being molested, to being raped, to just feeling left out always around white people, not feeling like I can fit in with my own people, just feeling like an outcast all the time and lost, honey. Having so many issues, pregnant at 14, homeless at 14, put out at 14, staying in a group home, taking my son to college in the city, I don't know where. Listen, if I know anything, I know how to come through. Honey, listen, I know how to come through. So I just want to encourage you. Your blessing is on the other side of your push. Your blessing is on all those things that you don't want to do, right? That communication you need to work on with your spouse, blessing on the other side. All that exercise you need to do in order to get your health, your blessings on the other side. All the money you're going to need to spend to get your business up and running, blessing on the other side. Choose not to do it and stay where you at. That's all I got. I'm finna get off of here and get my shout on because I got some praises to give God today because he showed up. Honey, that $100 that's not even what I'm talking about when I say he showed up. The amount of things that he said tonight that have been said to me, and listen, that God has dropped already before or has said something to me prior to now, exact same words. Listen, Rhonda, he talked about Isaac and how Isaac was rich and how he grew in riches every day, and how Isaac had 7 streams of income. Huh? How long we've been talking about 7 streams? Huh? Listen, there were a number of things that God said tonight that just sat well with me, and I know I was blessed. So I'm going to get off of here and go and give my praise and worship and try not to wake my baby up. But if he wake up, he can go and catch some of this Holy Ghost. Okay, I'm done. I wish you well. I hope you're pushing through. If not, you'll be at the bottom and I'll be at the top. All right, I'm out. Peace.